Hi, everyone. I hope you are doing well today. I just wanted to get on here to share a word of encouragement. Um, you know, through life, sometimes we go through different seasons in our life, and we're not really sure what the purpose of certain seasons are. Whether it is we find ourselves in a job that we don't necessarily like, but yet we have to work because we need that income coming in order to pay our bills, to have a roof over our head, food to eat, etc. Or we find ourselves maybe living somewhere we did not necessarily want to be or our first choice, or maybe we are going to maybe a particular church that's not exactly where we feel like we want to be, but yet we don't feel led to go anywhere else at that time, or maybe you're searching and seeking out a place to join, but yet you just haven't found that right place or that right connection. But where you're at, you do see some things happening, whether God's joining you with certain people and cultivating certain relationships, and maybe we don't see the purpose of those relationships at that time other than just to have friendships. But then later in life, we'll look back and we can see, whoa, wait a minute. Now I kind of can see where God connected me with certain people at certain times and certain places and seasons in my life for a purpose that is for the future. And so I wanted to get on here and share really quick with you. You know what? I just felt like the Lord just dropped something in my spirit, and basically He said, and of course I'm paraphrasing. So it's just like a lot of times I feel like my spirit catches something, and it's like, oh, it makes sense. But then sometimes when I try to, put it to words, it doesn't quite come out right. So I pray that it does come out where you understand what I'm saying and what I'm hearing. The Spirit of the Lord say. But it's like we might be doing some things right now. We might be going through the motions, and we don't really see the purpose behind it or the bigger picture. And maybe we just think we're doing certain things, whether it's writing in your journal, like what I'm doing. I'm writing my journal and I'm writing down certain things. I'm like, what am I ever going to do with this other than to help organize my thoughts and to help hear, the Lord help fine tune my hearing. You know, because I felt like a lot of times when I write my journal, I'm like, oh, that would preach, and I'm like, that's a good message. Or, even making this video, sometimes I'll get on here and I will make videos, but I never post them. Now, I have posted things in the past, but lately I haven't. And I felt like the Lord was saying, Mary Lee, you just don't realize yet, but I'm actually, everything you're doing and everything that you're doing for me, because the word does say that in all you do all things unto the Lord. And so I'm like, okay, so what I'm doing, I felt like I may not see the fruit of it today, but the fruit of it is coming, because as long as the earth remaineth, there is seed time and harvest, as it says in Genesis. So, we're either sowing or we're reaping in our life. And so you have to look at your life's journey and think, am I sowing right now, or am I reaping something? So I just wanted you to be encouraged and know that don't think that what you're doing has no purpose, but keep doing what you're doing and do it as unto the Lord, regardless